Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the B-Dubs Movie Hub. Brian here, and I've got my October Vinegar Syndrome unboxing today. They've premiered their new Halloween tape. Last month they did Rad tape for their Rad sale. This month Halloween tape, so we'll see what they do for November, December. Maybe they get some more holiday tape in there, but sit tight and I'll show you what I got. Alright, let's open it up. Box is opened. I got everything kind of laid out here, so we'll go over it here in a second. But first thing, I did pick up a new shirt, so let's get this shirt on. We'll set the mood for the video. I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is. I got the fade to black shirt. I'll stand up here for a second. I love this shirt. I love this movie. It's probably one of the best movies that Vinegar Syndrome has put out. If you have not seen Fade to Black, I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's get into my pickups. I got a bunch of partner labels as well as the regular Vinegar Syndrome releases. We'll start with the partner labels. So from Yellow Veil Pictures, I grabbed Swallow. I collect all of these. This is number 30 in the spine there. So this one looked interesting. Don't know too much about it. When a longtime friends Benjamin and Dom agree to deliver a package over the Canadian border for Alice, they have no idea what they're getting themselves into. So yeah, assuming this is some sort of drug smuggling movie here, but that is Swallowed from Yellow Veil Pictures. Alright, next up is one of two releases from Shudder. So I've got the attachment. So there's the front cover. There's the back. Some pretty cool artwork on this here. Here's the front and the back. Alright, so in this stunning horror romance, Maha, a has-been actress in Denmark, falls in love with Leah, a young Jewish academic visiting from the UK. When Leah suffers a mysterious seizure, Maha follows Leah back to London, where she lives with her overbearing, secretive mother. So, should be interesting. I know they've been doing a lot of good releases with Shudder through Vinegar Syndrome, so looking forward to checking this one out. Also from Shudder, we have the Found Footage Phenomenon. This is a documentary about found footage films. As I've mentioned in past videos, I'm really looking forward to getting more into documentaries. Some extra plastic on there. But so I grabbed this. I hadn't seen it. It wasn't even on my radar at first, and I placed the order and then went back and picked this one up. The Found Footage Phenomenon tracks the untold story of the found footage film from its origins before and within Cannibal Holocaust, The Blair Witch Project, and The Last Broadcast, beyond its boom in the late noughties with Paranormal Activity, Cloverfield, and Wreck. The documentary showcases how found footage horror became a global sensation with films such as Koji Shirahashi's, I probably butchered that, Noroi, The Curse, Sharome, and Occult. So it should be interesting. Like I said, really trying to get more documentaries into my views. So looking forward to checking this one out. Next up from Darkar, which is another label that I try to collect all of them, is actually a film I've heard of before, and I think I've seen this. It's Fear.com, starring Steven Dorff. I'm pretty sure I saw this in theaters when it came out many years ago, but I recognized it, so I had to pick it up, and it was Darkar. There's the front, so that's the classic poster art for it in the back. Yeah, 2002 this came out. When 4 bodies are discovered among the industrial decay and urban grime of New York City, brash young detective Mike Riley teams with ambitious Department of Health researcher Terry Houston to uncover the cause behind their violent and inexplicable deaths. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I remember not getting a ton of great reviews, but the new slip art is really nice on this. The back's really cool too. Stephen Dorff there. Right, this one I thought was really interesting. This is from ETR Media. It is another documentary, and that is Power of Grayskull. So basically a documentary about He-Man. So really looking forward to checking this out. The definitive history of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So this looks really cool. The back art here is really, really neat. I remember having a lot of the these these toys when I was a kid. So really looking forward to checking this out. Here is the front and back here. So this is going to be fun. Going to be a good watch for sure. Alright, moving on to the cinematograph release for this month. And this is going to be number 10. And that is Shanks. I've been collecting all of the cinematograph releases, so wasn't going to pass up on this one. It's from 1974, about an hour and a half. It stars Marcel Marceau as Malcolm Shanks, and he's a deaf-mute, reclusive puppeteer who lives with his overbearing sister and her lush of a husband, Mr. Barton. So, looking forward to checking this out. It sounded interesting. I don't know much about Marcel Marceau. I haven't really seen any of his stuff, but looking forward to checking this one out. Next up, I've got Mind Benders, which is one of the Vinegar Syndrome archive releases. So it's that top loader. This one is number 315, if you can see it there. I've been getting a lot of lower numbers with the VSAs lately. I've been trying to collect all these. There's still a few that I'm missing, but interesting artwork here. Don't know much about this. Frankie and Crash run the most popular high school radio show in town, keeping the students buzzing with rock and roll music and rebellious influences. But when Principal Borden decides the good times are rolling too freely, he brings in the mysterious Dr. Gunbrow to implement a new behavioral modification program. So, should be interesting to see how this one plays out. The other Vinegar Syndrome archive release was Dial D for Demons. So grab that one. This one is number 370, handwritten on the top there. So I don't know much about this. Looks like it's some sort of horror. Let's see. Needing a break from their busy lives, a group of young professionals living in Hong Kong decide to take a few days off and spread some time relaxing on a quiet and secluded island. After arriving at their rental property, one of the friends begins having terrifying visions of people who have taken their own lives by inhaling burning charcoal. Dial D for Demons. So for the regular releases for the month, we've got The Ghost Dance. So this is number VS 481 on the spine. There's the back artwork there. When an excavation team led by Dr. K. Foster unearths a burial site of American Indian reservation, the tribal elders caution them that they are bringing about great danger, for they have disturbed the resting place of Nathalia, who legend has it was a sadistic, feared cult leader. So this one looks interesting. I wonder if it's going to be any better than Last Gasp, which is another like Native American kind of ghost tale. So we'll check this one out and see how it is. We got Corpse Mania here. So this looks like another Asian horror film. This one is in 4K. After a defiled corpse is discovered in an abandoned building, Inspector Zhang recognizes the scene as being similar to the other mutilated bodies that have been turning up in the area. Realizing that there's a deranged serial killer at large, Zhang's investigation soon leads him to a local brothel run by the headstrong Madame Lan, which appears to be the killer's hunting ground. So That is Corpse Mania. Alright, next up we have the Forgotten Jolly box set. This is volume 7. This one comes with Mystery, Obsession, A Taste for Fear, and Sweets from a Stranger. So there's the front of the box and the back. And these boxes are nice. They come with like top loading that way. Stuff in there. And then we have the individual releases, Mystery, Obsession, A Taste for Fear, and Sweets from a Stranger. So we'll see how these are. I haven't watched any of the Forgotten Jollies yet. I think I have a few. I think I have 2 other volumes in the set in the collection right now. I think I have 5, 6, and now 7. Last up, we've got Roman Polanski's The Tenant. This box set is actually really cool. This is something they have not done yet at Vinegar Syndrome. It's kind of interesting. It opens up like that. Really, really cool. It's got the tab here, so let's take the disc out. Show the inside artwork here. This is a really nice box set. This is something slightly different than what they've done in the past for sure. Here's the front and back slip. This one is also in 4K. Okay, so this one is about Trolkowski, freshly arrived in Paris in a desperate need of a place to live after inquiring at a large apartment complex run by the brooding Monsieur Z. He's offered the room of Simone Choulet, a resident who recently attempted suicide by throwing herself out the window. Undeterred by this macabre event, Trolkowski is happy to move in. Shortly thereafter, he meets Stella, Simone's friend, and does his best to comfort and befriend her. And that is The Tenant. So this is directed by Roman Polanski, but also stars Roman Polanski. I don't think many people know him as an actor. But yeah, so he is in this. And this also, I just realized it comes with a book. A little booklet here. So just some essays. We'll flip through here. I'm not good at these flip throughs. There we go. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. Like I said, I had not seen or heard of this one prior to the release here, but it looked interesting, and the box set is really just kind of cool and different. I just like this design here. I wonder if they'll do anything kind of similar to this in the future, but really nice looking set here. So that's everything I picked up here in the month of October from Vinegar Syndrome. Let me know what you think about these down in the comments below. Did you guys pick anything up? Did you grab this really cool Fade to Black t-shirt? I love it. Might be my new favorite t-shirt, so I might wear it in future videos. I'll probably do some sort of, my favorite releases from Vinegar Syndrome at some point, and Fade to Black will definitely be on that list. So again, I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm on Letterboxd, Facebook, Instagram. I'll put the link down in the description to those below. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.